What if I told you that one of the most profitable industries in America is built on something people throw away every single day? An industry so powerful that it generates billions of dollars annually, survives recessions, and quietly creates fortunes while almost nobody pays attention to it. Most people see garbage as a problem, a smelly inconvenience, something that disappears after the trash truck arrives. But what if the real treasure isn't what people keep? It's what they throw away. Because behind every trash bag sitting on a curb is a business model so powerful that some waste companies have become financial giants. And the craziest part? Most people have absolutely no idea how much money is hiding in their garbage. If you enjoy business, money, and hidden wealth stories, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because the truth is, some of the biggest opportunities are hidden where nobody is looking. Every week, millions of Americans wheel trash bins to the curb without giving them a second thought. The truck arrives, the garbage disappears. Life goes on. Simple. Or at least, that's what it looks like. What most people never see is the billion-dollar machine operating behind that routine. Because the trash business isn't really about collecting garbage. It's about controlling an essential service that nobody can live without. Think about it. You can cancel Netflix. You can stop eating at restaurants. You can delay buying a new car. But you can't stop producing trash. Every home creates it. Every business creates it. Every city creates it. And somebody has to take it away. That simple reality is where the story begins. The modern waste industry wasn't always the giant it is today. Decades ago, garbage collection was highly fragmented. Thousands of small local operators handled waste in different communities. Competition was everywhere. Margins were thin, and few people viewed the industry as a path to wealth. Then something changed. A handful of entrepreneurs realized a hidden truth. Garbage collection wasn't just a service, it was infrastructure. And infrastructure businesses often become extremely valuable, because once they are established, replacing them becomes incredibly difficult. This realization triggered a wave of consolidation. Small operators were bought out, routes were combined, landfills were acquired, and slowly, powerful waste empires emerged. At first glance, that might not sound particularly exciting, but this is where things become fascinating. Because the most valuable asset in the waste industry isn't the truck, it isn't the employees, and it isn't even the garbage. It's the landfill. Most people see a landfill as a giant pile of trash. Waste executives see something completely different. They see a money printing machine. Why? Because landfills are incredibly difficult to build. Communities often oppose them. Environmental regulations are strict. Permits can take years to obtain, and suitable land is limited. As a result, existing landfills become extraordinarily valuable. Imagine owning the only bridge connecting two cities. Anyone who wants to cross has to pay. A landfill works similarly. If waste needs somewhere to go, somebody owns the destination, and they can charge for access. Suddenly, trash starts looking a lot more like real estate. But that's only the beginning. Here's where the economics get even more interesting. Most customers don't negotiate garbage collection every month. Instead, they sign recurring agreements. Cities sign contracts. Businesses sign contracts. Homeowners pay regularly. That creates predictable cash flow. Investors love predictable cash flow. In fact, many of the world's most valuable companies share this characteristic. Subscription revenue. Recurring revenue. Reliable revenue. The waste industry quietly built that model long before subscription businesses became trendy. And because garbage never stops, the revenue rarely stops either. Then comes another hidden advantage: route density. This is one of the industry's biggest secrets. Imagine a garbage truck driving down a street. Collecting waste from one house isn't very profitable. Collecting waste from every house on that street is. The more customers a company controls within a specific area, the lower the cost per pickup. That means larger companies become more efficient as they grow. Each additional customer can make the entire route more profitable. This creates a powerful competitive advantage. and it becomes increasingly difficult for smaller competitors to challenge established players. The bigger they get, the stronger they become. But perhaps the most surprising part of the business is that garbage itself has become valuable. For decades, waste was simply buried. Today, much of it is monetized. Cardboard, aluminum, steel, plastic, electronics, construction materials. These items can be sorted, processed, and sold. What was once considered useless can suddenly generate revenue. In some cases, trash becomes inventory, and inventory can become profit. Then there's landfill gas, one of the industry's most overlooked moneymakers. As waste decomposes, it produces methane gas. Years ago, much of that gas simply escaped into the atmosphere. Today, many waste companies capture it. They convert it into energy, electricity, renewable natural gas, fuel. A mountain of garbage can literally generate power. Think about how remarkable that is. The company gets paid to collect waste, gets paid to dispose of waste, then gets paid again by selling energy produced from that waste. One asset, multiple revenue streams. That's the kind of business model investors dream about. And the profits don't stop there. Economic downturns crush many industries. Luxury spending declines, travel declines, retail sales fall. But garbage keeps showing up. People continue eating. Businesses continue operating. Cities continue functioning. Waste still needs to be collected. That's why many investors view the industry as recession-resistant. Not because it's glamorous, but because it's essential. And essential businesses often become incredibly valuable over time. This explains why some of the largest waste companies have delivered strong long-term returns for investors. They aren't chasing trends. They aren't betting on viral products. They're solving a problem that never disappears. But every great business story has challenges. The waste industry faces environmental pressure. Recycling expectations continue growing. Regulations become stricter. Communities demand cleaner solutions. And new technologies are changing how waste is processed. Some companies adapted, others struggled. The winners recognized that the future wasn't simply about collecting garbage. It was about managing resources. The industry's smartest leaders understood something important. Tomorrow's trash may become tomorrow's raw material. Artificial intelligence is improving sorting systems. Advanced recycling technologies are emerging. Renewable energy opportunities continue expanding. The garbage business is slowly transforming into a resource recovery business, and that shift could unlock even larger opportunities, which brings us to the biggest secret of all. How trash companies really make billions. It's not because garbage is valuable. It's because necessity is valuable. Waste removal isn't optional. It's required. Every city needs it. Every business needs it. Every household needs it. When a service becomes essential, recurring, and difficult to replace, extraordinary businesses can emerge. That's the formula, not glamour, not innovation hype, not viral trends, just a critical service operating quietly in the background of society. There's a lesson here that extends far beyond trash. Many people spend their lives chasing exciting opportunities. The next big trend, the next revolutionary technology, the next hot investment. Meanwhile, some of the greatest fortunes are built in industries nobody talks about, industries that solve boring but unavoidable problems. The waste industry proves that hidden wealth often exists where attention doesn't. And perhaps that's why so many billion-dollar opportunities remain invisible. Because most people are looking for gold, while a handful of smart businesses are finding it in the garbage. Good luck. Until next time.